or like, I'm sorry, not Fallout 4, like early Fallout lore where there's that like brain computer where, you know, like, or like you've seen it in other movies too, where it's like essentially a human brain loaded into a computer. Like, is that not the same concept, right? Of like just a consciousness being like just forever being there trapped. It can't die. It can't, you know, live life either through human experiences. And to me, that sounds scarier than hell. Because, like, at least in hell, or like some interpretation of that, like, you would feel things, right? Supposedly. Like, sure, you're getting stabbed, but at least you're feeling something. Or, like, sure, maybe you're burned for like 100 years, but then eventually you're rotated to like some other torture chamber and at least your experience changes. Like, obviously it's not a good experience, but it's something that would somewhat keep you sane, I guess. I don't know. Um, because like, you know, another interesting point of that is like, if your body was still alive and floating through space forever, would you just forget your body's there? Would you like lose all your senses? So, you know, there's like a million questions that come up with this, and I just find it like really interesting. So I had never thought of the void as like this scary place, but it's honestly one of the scariest things to me now is like the idea of just an endless void. And like same thing with like black holes. Like, what if they truly are just endless voids that suck in all energy and matter and stuff, right? Like or like just space itself is also just so scary. And I think that's why for a lot of people religion is like such an unfathomable thing that they don't try to explain it or they don't try to think about it, you know. And myself, I'm agnostic, so I have a lot of my own views on this, but that's one of the reasons I'm agnostic is if you really think about it for a long time, a lot of these things like hell and infinity and an endless creator and stuff like that, not only is it scary, but like it just kind of doesn't make any sense. And you know, there's a lot of things that don't make sense to humans, but I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I don't know. I think like consciousness eventually dies, even if you were in that scenario of like being essentially trapped forever. I don't see how it could just stay there forever, right? Like, I don't know. It's just kind of an interesting thought experiment. Maybe I'll make a future dumpster talk video on like why I'm agnostic and my views on that. I found a really good channel